Shabbat Shalom Yesharallah. First and foremost, I'm to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the Ophle Akim. That's preach the word in all truth and sincerity. Alone should Israelite foreigner brothers that look like the heathens. But the line of false goes back to the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is your buddy Yakar Amok for the lesson, and today's lesson will be entitled Keep Serving the Lord, you know, because we live in a society, that's ruled by Satan, which, Satan, is the so-called white man ruling the earth, with Satan, just means adversary. Everything in the society is adverse, is against Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. And by us knowing that, no matter what, we got to still serve our power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, in the wicked kingdom, you know. So I just wanted to go into it, and, Lord willing, you brothers and you sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you know. And I'm going to start with Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right, so that's our purpose as Israelite men on the earth, is to fear Yahweh and keep his commandments to the best of our ability, man. Because we live in a God-forsaken world where you can serve you can serve anything you want except for Yahweh by Shemel Shai and righteous, man, proving that this world is darkness. You see, because Job said, the light is as darkness. Just trying to find that. Is as darkness. See. I think it's in Job 10, I believe. Job 10 and see yeah. This is Job 10 and 22. It says a land of darkness. Outside 21 it says, before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness in the shadow of death, which that's talking about America, man. It's America, it's land of darkness. Darkness meaning ignorance, ignorance to Yahweh Shemel Shai ways, how he truly is, that he's a God of, he's a man of war, the Most High Yahweh. He's a God that had no respect to persons. He's a Al-Shadia, almighty power, you see. And, it says in the shadow of death, and that's America, man. Everything in the society promotes death. Black culture, Hispanic culture, Native American culture, all these ways of life that's in darkness. Even the food, the diet, the McDonald's, the Carl Jr., the Jack in the Box, you name it, man. This even this westernized living is the ways of death, shadow of death. We see death every day. People die every day. Which we understand that's a judgment of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai. It says, verse 22, it says, a land of darkness, and as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness, man. Right, so, like I was saying earlier, you can serve anything you want. You can serve a tree, you can worship a tree, but you can't worship the true power, Yahweh, His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in the spirit and truth, man. Prove not the light, which is the truth, is as darkness. People look at the truth as darkness, man. Well, that's the way we're living in, and we're not supposed to, no matter what, deviate from Yahweh Shemel Shai just because the world thinks another way. You see, because that all goes back to Joshua. Just to give an example of that, because our people, they just got done worshiping Valentine's Day, which that's a pagan holiday. And they worship all the gods of the heathens that are around about them, just like back then. you know. And we go to Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. And this one, Joshua, which he was the successor of Moses after Moses died, he led the children of Israel to land of Canaan, the campaigns and stuff, warring against the Canaanites, the so-called the Hamites and stuff. And this is what he said to the Israelites. This is Joshua 24 verse 15. It says, "And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord Yahweh, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers have served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh." And that's right, man. So you know, we gotta have the same mindset as our forefather Joshua, man, our righteous forefather. He said, "As for me and my house, we gonna serve Yahweh by Shema Shai, man." And our people they serve all the gods, that are around them, man. In today's day, worshiping Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, celebrating the downfall of your own people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, you know, worshiping Buddha, Christianity, Hinduism, you name it. So they worship all the gods, the other nations that are around about them, of the heathen nations. You know, so that's not, the scriptures say, follow not a multitude to do evil. You know, it's Exodus 23:2. It says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in the cause to decline after many to wreak judgment." Right, so we're not supposed to follow a multitude to do evil. Being that herd mentality. Just because everybody else is doing it, I'm gonna do it. No, us, and really that's a feminine spirit, man. Just going on to get along. You don't want to be hated. So what? People hate you, man. You know, that's one thing I had to learn. And it's truth. Because I was always cool with everybody in the world and liked, but I came in the truth. Now I'm more hated. But it's alright, man, because it's um evil versus good, man. Not saying I'm just this good person. Just in the eyes of the Lord, what I am. But when you come in the truth, man, things change. You see. But everything we're supposed to be hated, Akim, because that's good. That's a token that the Lord is dealing with us. When most people hate us, for no reason, without a cause, as I did our Lord Yahweh Shai. You know, but we're not supposed to follow a multitude to do evil, man. Following the crowd, you know, following a crowd that's gonna go into a ditch real soon. You see? Let's go to Sirach and Apocrypha. It's supposed to rain today. I think it's supposed to rain tonight over here. Sirach 20:32, in Apocrypha, it says necessary patience, which patience means to suffer, and seeking the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide, right? So it's way better, Akim, than serving Yahweh Shai while suffering for the Lord than a person leading his life without a guide, man. You just, like these celebrities of our people, you seen the Super Bowl Sunday, you know, um, Mary J. Blige and Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg and Eminem. Yeah, they may have the fame of this world. They may have you know, be looked at as gods, but guess what? They're leading their life without a God, and plus they're dead inside, man. And a brother posted up in the community section and on YouTube that Mary J. Blige, that she was broke, man. That she was she did the tour so she could pay her rent. So these celebrities, man, they not even living like they living lavishly like as they portray themselves to be. It's all deception, man. They sold their souls, their integrity, their morals, just to how to be loved by the people of this world, man. But guess what? It always ends with death, you know. But serving Yahweh by Shimon Shai is not like that, man. You know, as it says in Proverbs 21, in verse 21. It says, he that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life, righteousness, and honor. See, those are good. But our people, they follow after wickedness, and guess what? They're going to get wickedness because you reap what you sow. So if you sow wickedness by way of your music, promoting violence, guess what? Violence is going to come back to you, and ultimately death. But it says with us, following Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of our ability in this truth, he that followed after righteousness and mercy finding life, righteousness, and honor, man. Lord willing, we get that honor, man. We be joint heirs by Lord Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, we be part of the first fruits to make it, in the kingdom, you know. And got a couple more precepts. Sirach 23 and verse 27. It says, and they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shemon Shai, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord. Right, so it's nothing better than the fear of Yahweh Shemon Shai, having that good fear, that good reverence, that good respect to our power, Yahweh Shemon Shai, because at the end of the day, what we're doing right now is going to, us serving the Lord, we're going to do the same thing in the kingdom. We're going to keep all the, of course, I forgot to mention this, keeping all the high holy days to the best of our ability, which we know we're not going to get it perfect, but the scriptures do talk about rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord while being in captivity. So it's that the Lord's looking for the inward man, the spirit, the heart, all right, my servant, he's doing the best he can. He's reverencing me. That's what the Lord's looking for, man. It says, verse 28, it says, it is great glory to follow the Lord and to receive of him his long life. And right, man. So it's great glory to follow Yahweh Shemon Shai, even though we do go through all our afflictions. But, at the end of the day, it's going to pay off, man. Lord willing, we be of those men, and to be received of him, to have that grace and favor from the Most High Yahweh, man. Just as he did with our righteous forefathers. So, yeah, I'm just going to make a quick lesson on that. Lord willing, I was edified. And until next time, Shalom.